Hey, what's up gamers, and welcome to Duke Nukem. In this guide I'm going to be walking you through the Buckethead achievement. Now, for the first time ever, I'm not going to be alone doing this because I have a fellow gamer here helping me out.
Hi there viewers, my name's Sean.
Yeah, we got Sean helping us today, and the idea of this, so what are we going to be doing here?
Hi, we are going to be achieving the achievement called the Bucketheads. We have to collect 3 Easter egg helmets out of 3 other games.
That's right. So there's 3 helmets we got to collect. Now the first one you've got to collect is during the mission Vegas in Ruin. You'll speak to this guy right at the very start. He's not important, but as soon as you finish talking to this guy from the Earth Defense Force, you'll run round to a van and there'll be a guy there. He's like, "Hey Duke, I've got your green power armor." Like, power armor is for pussies, because that's clearly right. But right up there is the famous character from
Halo.
Halo, yeah, it's Master Chief. And on the front of his visor is the Duke Nukem logo. So there he is. You haven't got to interact with him or do anything via that way. It's just a case of approaching it and finding it. So that's the first one. Now the second one is obviously in the mission
The Hive.
The Hive, yeah, that's that massively, that's the massive sort of cave mission. There, the one you got to load up. The difficulty you can see doesn't really matter, so it could be on any difficulty you want, so don't worry about that. But this is after you put that massive disco ball type thing in, you'll run out here, and
we aim around aimlessly.
We run around completely aimlessly for no point, but this is the massive open area, as you can see. And if you interact with this by pressing X, Duke Nukem says a funny catchphrase. But instead of going straight down there, you want to head left and go under this little thing. You duck, and there you will be at the
Dead Space character.
The Dead Space character. Duke Nukem himself says, "Oh, that is one Dead Space Marine." That is obviously the main guy from the game Dead Space. That's the second helmet you've got to come across, and that's quite funny.
And the next is the third one, and this is in the level Blowin the Dam.
Blowin the Dam, yeah, that's the final one you've got to collect. This is right near the end of the game. You'll come across this mission. This is the underwater level. We'll get there eventually in the list. There it is, Blowin the Dam, right at the end. So select that one and load that one up. Now you've got to get so far through. This is after you plant the first mine on the wall, and then turn off the second valve. You'll get encountered with a fight, and then you've got to swim across this massive open area.
Duke Vision is also available, and you can use this to help you see through the level.
Yeah, Duke Vision is very helpful because it's a bit like thermal vision, and it allows you to see more and more through the level. So once you've crossed that big open area, you'll follow along this pipe, and you can see that's where you need to be. That's a lit up area. You want to do a 180-degree spin, and you'll see a shipwreck. And now that's got a little light flicker in there, as you can see. That's where you need to head. There's a dead body there on the right, which is probably another EDF soldier. But if you go under here, you can actually submerge and be back in safety of the air. And there's the final character,
which is a character from Borderlands.
Yeah, the main character from the Borderlands game. He's on the front cover, and that's the final one we got to find. That is the Buckethead achievement for a total of 30G. That's that. That's all you need to do. There's those 3 things. Now, thanks for watching, guys. We will both hopefully see you again very soon. That's me saying goodbye.